Hi, I'm Fiona Harewood. Last time I checked in, I spoke with you regarding the opportunity cost of your education, the loss of potential gain from other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. I urge you to consider that potential gain, although it may seem far away. I trust that you are back at school or college, embracing every opportunity, and you are aiming for the stars. Keep going. You can do it. I asked a freshman the other day, now that summer break is over and you are back in school, starting college for the first time, what would you have liked to know prior to getting there? She replied, laughing, "Well, I've barely started college, but I have always thought being in a place where no one knows you would be a nice way to start afresh and be the best you could be. But the truth be told," she said, "I feel isolated more than anything, so it's not as nice as it's made out to seem." Her response reminded me of my son. My thoughts immediately took me back to when he had just begun college. He had missed orientation because he procrastinated in accepting a college. So, on the first day of school, his sisters and I proceeded to his dorm room while he waited at the registration office. About half an hour later, he walked into the room. I literally saw his jaw drop. "Is this it?" he exclaimed. His question caught me unaware, but I smiled, remembering how eager he had once been to attend college. One of us at home only had to upset him, and he would say, "I am praying for the time to get out of this house and go to college." Now, there he was, finally at college, and is asking, "Is this it?" Well, before the first semester was halfway through, my son was on the telephone. He said, "Mommy, may I come home? I will attend temple which is close to the house." "Why the sudden change?" I asked. "I don't like it here," he said, disgust in his voice. "No," I answered. "What? Why?" he asked. I cannot remember the reason I gave him, but I stood firm, letting him know if he is to transfer colleges, it would have to happen the next school year, not during his first or second semester of the first year. Of course, he was unhappy with my response. But he did switch to temple at the beginning of the second year, and he made it to the end, thank God. Now, you have just started college. Have happenings already dashed your expectations? The grass appears greener on the other side sometimes, doesn't it? Now that you have already made your decision and you are at college, make the best of it. Go shine. You have an entire semester ahead of you. Make new friends. Explore the campus and its facilities. Get some inside scoop from sophomores and juniors. Don't waste time looking back. But if you intend to switch colleges for reasons best known to you, I have a few slides containing some pros and cons for consideration. And this is an article titled "Top Mistakes Transfer Students Make and How to Avoid Them," and it was written by Ashley Huber. The first pros: you may desire a college that better fit your need. For example, you may be seeking more diversity. You probably need a smaller or bigger college, or the major you are seeking, it's not available at that college. The list could go on, but all in all, this new college would serve you better. You are able to study at your first choice college, since you may not have been able to get that first choice initially when you applied. Thirdly, you may be able to save money by way of transfer scholarships. Fourthly, you may experience personal growth, learning to do for yourself some of the challenging things you experienced when you first started college. And then for the cons, credits may be lost or may not be easily transferable. You have to be careful about that. You may be leaving your friends and familiar places behind. Thirdly, you will again be the new kid on the block. That's not too nice sometimes. You may experience culture shock since every college has its own culture. So, now that you are already at college, it would be a mistake if you do not enjoy the ride. Transfer or not, enjoy the ride. See you another time.